G'day everyone, Fergs here. Hope you're all safe and well. Today's video I am going to be installing the Xcamp 4x4 CX270 degree freestanding awning. It's going to be getting put up onto the nav. I've been praying to the rain gods and wind gods in Perth to give me a break, but they haven't listened unfortunately. But today we've got a break in the weather, so perfect opportunity to give it a go. It's a pretty basic install. It is a lightweight unit. It's not very heavy, it's not very bulky. Doing it by myself should be easy. Let's see how we go. So these are brackets that I was using from a previous awning, just as end brackets, just to give it that little bit of extra strength and durability. They're a good bracket, they're strong, they've served a purpose. There's one here on the front and there's one down there on the end. I'll still keep using these ones and I'll add the other brackets. So this is a bracket that is actually supplied with the kit. Very sturdy, strong, high quality brackets. 6 bolts, 6 nylock nuts, 2 little L-shaped brackets that slot in on the inside here. But just there you can see where it sits on the inside and sits on the outside of the bottom bracket. So like I said, these are just loosely fitted to show you what they look like. I'll tighten them up and get them on top of the rack. So to flip the awning over, and you'll see that the channels in the back are for the bolts to slide in to mount the brackets to. So it's just as simple as getting your bolt, sliding them up. 2 up top and 2 down the other side. Righto, I've managed to get the awning up. It's just sitting there for now. Those end brackets that I mentioned earlier that I was going to use for a little bit of extra strength, turns out I'm glad I left them up there. I've managed to put 1 bolt through each end at the moment, and that's just giving me the ability to move the awning backwards and forwards to get the right position. I do want the awning to wrap around the back of the car, simply because that's where the fridge is going to be. I'm going to spend a lot of time behind there, so to have the awning wrap around the back just makes sense. Yes, I do have a solar panel up there. Yes, it will be affected if I lift it there, but it's not going to stay there. I have plans of putting on a rooftop tent, and that's where I want the solar panel to go. Now I'll just whack the brackets on that were supplied with the kit, and we'll go from there. So the brackets that come with the kit, I'm going to mount just here. Yeah, they're very close together, but in saying that, I do still have the end brackets mounted to the awning itself, so it's still going to be very sturdy, very strong. Can't see it being a problem. Mounting these brackets are as simple as just putting them together and then finding out where you want to put the brackets on your roof rack. If you don't have holes already that line up, I dare say that you wouldn't, but it's simple as just getting a marking pen, marking out where you want the holes to be, drill the holes, put the bolts through, do the nuts up, and away you go. I can't see that being a problem. So I'll just mark out the holes and drill some holes, put the bolts through, and we should be good. Righto, so at this stage, pretty much just need a good Sharpie pen. I'm using the Sharpie paint pen to mark the holes where I need it to be drilled through the roof rack. Simple as putting a dot there and a dot there, and that'll show me where I need it to be drilled. Also highly suggest that you put something down over your roof to catch the drill shavings. Last thing you want is the drill shavings to stick to the paint, ruin the paint. Worst case, you get rust. Definitely don't want that. So simple as moving your bracket and getting a center punch. I've just got the little spring activated one. Find out exactly where that is. 1, 2, and then drill away. Also, probably pay to have a pretty good steady camera. So next step obviously is putting bolts through the brackets and then through into the roof rack and mounting them up. The bolts that come supplied with the kit are very hard to mistake. They're considerably longer than the other bolts. There's 8 in total. I'm using 2 simply because my roof rack is a lot thinner and doesn't allow the 2 side by side, so I've gone 2 front and back. It's pretty simple really. Done. Do the same with the other one. I'll mount the other one off camera and I'll come back and show you what they look like fully mounted and tightened up. Righto, that's the brackets all bolted to the roof rack and to the actual awning itself. Everything's tight. And have a look at the quality of those brackets for starters. If that moves, I'll eat my own hat. Very nice, very strong. Famous last words of any man who tightens anything up. Not going anywhere. Righto, so that's the awning all mounted, nuts and bolts all done up nice and tight. Brackets that come with the kit are absolutely phenomenal looking brackets. Strength plus there. The bolts that come with the kit, the longer ones, yeah, they do protrude through a little bit, but me personally, I'm not really fussed about that. If you really wanted to, I guess you could cut them down a little bit. I guess it just depends on what design roof rack they're going through as well. The Xcamp 4x4 CX270 degree freestanding awning is a ripper. I'll just check outside to see what it's like. Hopefully it's not overly windy and we'll pull it out and have a look. Righto, so this is the awning all done. Let's open it up and have a look. Very windy. As you can tell, the old beard's flying around left, right and centre, but let's give it a go. So this is obviously the first time I've actually opened this up as well, so it's going to be very interesting for both of us. Love the colour. So the only thing I can probably suggest is getting a little strap to wrap around, keep everything nice and tight. I mean, that's nice and tight as it is now. I'll just tie this off over here, even though you can't see what I'm doing. Alright, so that's just loosely done. But you get the idea. Pedestrians, what are we going to do? Arms are very strong. As you can see, it's very windy. It's not flapping around too much. And it isn't tied up as tight as what it could be. Another thing I just noticed too, under here we've got a nice little plaque with the Xcamp. Very nice. I'll just come over and grab the camera and give you a quick rundown underneath. Show you all what it looks like. Hello, so she's all up. She's all opened up. Cracker of a unit. There's a swivel unit. Again, like I said in the unboxing video, God forbid anything does go wrong with the arms, they're all replaceable. I don't think the guys over at Xcamp 4x4 would have any dramas. Replace them for you anyway. That's the plaque that I was telling you about that I found. It's a nice hidden touch you got going on there, guys. The Velcro strap goes from one end all the way around. There's no breaks. It's one full complete piece of Velcro right around. So I've got the tabs and the hooks on the ends, and from what it looks like you can put some legs on if you wanted to. As you can see, it's pretty bloody windy here, and it's holding up quite nice. Nice solid points there for tying down for the rain to drip off nicely. Overall, I'm absolutely stoked. Xcamp CX270 degree freestanding awning in black. So there is one other thing I forgot to mention, and that is that if you're living in Perth and you're interested in purchasing any Xcamp 4x4 products, hit me up, let me know, whether it be an awning, rooftop tent, swag tent, whatever product it might be, let me know. If you're interested in having a look at the awning, I'm more than happy for you to come here, have a look, check it out for yourself before purchasing. I can come to you, can meet you somewhere. There will be a rooftop tent video coming very soon, so keep your eyes out for that. So yeah, again, if you're interested in Xcamp 4x4 products and you're living in Perth, let me know, and I'm sure that the guys over at Xcamp 4x4 will be able to help you out. Thank you.